Hello, sisters and brothers. It hasn't been an hour, and here I am back again. I got a nugget for you. I just want to throw it out to you. It might do you some good. I don't know, but I thought that if it were me, it might do me some good. Uh, and why not take a chance? This, I'm constantly talking about change. And I just got through doing a video called Help Me. And I know I'm getting all kind of wonders from you. I know I can imagine what you're saying about me. And that's okay. But this nugget should help you. The reason things are like they are today, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to share it with you, is because, now listen to me very well. Listen to me very well. Every system of government on the earth today is orchestrated and controlled and ran by Satan. From the day it started in the garden, for those of you who believe that, up until this very day, right now, while you're hearing this post, maybe not necessarily the day when I'm making it, because you might not hear it till a year later. But even then, it's ran and controlled by Satan. Now, you might say, how do I know that? Well, I'll tell you how I know that. You see, I know God, and all of you do too. You just don't want to admit it. You want to find some excuse to deny it. But I do. And when I say I know God, that basically means that I know the nature of God, and I know God's application to our creation and our lives. We were made to live as though we were in heaven. You heard me say that a zillion times. How do I know that? Because all of those things necessary for us to express and experience ourselves as is in heaven are here. That means from all of the outside resources to all of the inside resources, including us. The only thing we have to do in order to live it and experience it is to do it. Is to take care of it. Now, the only thing that would prevent us from doing it is deception. Somebody lie to us and tell us something different. And then we go along with it. And you see what we have. We have war, terror, killings, cheating, lying, and stealing, and guns, and bombs, and racism, and prejudices, ugliness, all that stuff. It comes from living outside of God's plan. That's why we have the kids taking up guns, killing other people. That's why we have all of these, what you call, I don't know what the expression, but you know what I'm talking about. People grabbing guns, going to the mall, going to the places where folks are having fun, going to the beaches, going to the theaters, doing all these kinds of things. Raping the women, raping the men. All of that stuff, because we live outside of God's system. So, I want you to know that that's the nugget. The reason that we experience all of these things is because we live outside of God's system. Now, I could take a moment and explain to you what living under God's system would be like, but I'm sure you already know what it would be like. Many of you trying to die think you'll get there that way. But I want to remind you, you're not, and I don't care who died for you. Dr. King, Malcolm X, all the folks I don't know are Jesus. You ain't getting up into heaven until you fit. If there is a place called heaven that you go to, you ain't going up in there. I don't care who forgave you. You ain't getting up in there until you fit. Let me ask you this. Let's say you married, you got a relationship, and you go out there and cheat and pick up some gonorrhea. And you come back and your spouse, man or woman, say, well, I forgive you for your cheating. I forgive you for all the things that you've done. You think they gonna have sex with you again while you still got gonorrhea? It ain't happening, bro. Not if they know it. You got to go get rid of that gonorrhea. So don't you think that you're gonna die and go to heaven living a sinner and somebody forgave you. No, brother, you got to go get rid of that gonorrhea. You got to go and get rid of those lies that you've been taught, that you've accepted. You're going to have to get rid of it, and you're going to have to change. Some people say you got to be born again. Now, you can translate that into any way you want to. But I thought that little nugget to let you know that we're living under the devil's system. Now, God understands that all of us came here under the system. It was here when we got here. We didn't start it, but we're keeping it going. And I don't care who comes and tell you the kinds of things that I've been telling you, that Gandhi told you, that King told you, that Malcolm told you, that Jesus told you, you still won't listen. You still want to keep on keeping on. Why? Because you are afraid. Afraid of what? You're afraid to die. Now, you don't know the truth about that. You just know when you see people get shot at, head split open, arms lost, legs and limbs, other limbs lost, and blood running everywhere, and no more movement, and going into the ground or getting burned up. You just don't want to go through that. No. And if you do, you want to make sure, because there ain't nothing else you can do. Because if there's anything you can do, if you can sell out your parents, sell out your children, do anything to stay alive, you'll do it. Why? Because you don't know the truth. Now, I think that's enough I can say on that nugget. I think you can fill in any other blanks yourselves. Thank you so very much for giving me this opportunity. Once again, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye. Oh, Lord.